What's up out there, Facebook? Jackie B, Captain Jack. Hope y'all are having an awesome Tuesday. Wanted to cut this video today and go live because I believe that this question is very key to trying to figure out, are you getting the advice out there for your financial wherewithal that you should be? I'll wait just a second. You know, if you're first coming on, my name's Jack Branch. I'm located in Covington, Louisiana. Been in the financial business for 15 years. It took me 14 years to really figure out that the whole system, if you will, is kind of set up for the institutions, the government, others, not individuals, to be in control of the wealth. And about a year ago, actually right at a year ago, I got some mentorship that really taught me the difference in math and money versus wealth. And so today I wanted to cut this live video around, is your income common or is it uncommon? You know, a lot of times we go through life and we think, all right, I'm just doing okay. You know, there's always a lot of other people doing better than me. But if you look around the world, you know, we as Americans are so blessed. We have so many more opportunities. I mean, we never really go without a meal. But I think this data that I started looking at really started having me think about the advice that people are getting. You know, I know the mass marketers out there like the Dave Ramseys of the world and all are really marketing to the masses. And what I find is many times people that are making incomes outside of the masses are listening to things and doing things that they really should not be doing. So I want to ask you a question. Again, is your income household, if you're married household, common or uncommon? Answer below if you think your income is common or uncommon. And I also want to take that a step further and ask you, what do you think the top 1% in the United States make? That means 99% of people don't or will never make this household. I thought a very big number, 7 figures. And when I saw this data, it really blew me away. What do you think, you know, the top 5% of earners in the United States are earning? What do you think the top 10% are earning? Top 25%? And then the top 50% are actually earning in this country. The reason I'm asking this question is you always got to, you know, in this day and age, the media, all the naysayers out there are talking about the rich. So if they're talking about the rich, they're really talking about the top 25% of people, right? That means 75% of the people aren't making what the top 25% are. The top 1% household incomes in this country, I thought it was 7 figures. It's actually $465,000. That's a lot of money, especially in Louisiana, maybe not California, where you have 13.5% tax. But $465,000 household is actually the top 1%. That means 99% of the people don't make that. The top 5%, what do you think? The top 5%? Anybody? It's $189,000. I would have thought that would have been high. The top 10%, that means 90% of the people don't make this. Household income, as husband and wife, is $133,000. And get this, people, the top 25% in this country is 77 grand. That's the rich. That's what the media says. We're going to tax them. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Look, a household income in this day and age is 77 grand. It's hard to survive. I mean, I don't care what state you're in. And if you're in California or the West Coast or New York, that might be your rent or your mortgage. So, and here's the real interesting number. The top 50% in the United States is making $33,000. $33,000. That means, $38,000, my bad. $38,000 household income, 19 a person. That means 50% of the people are making less than household $38,000. So I want you to ask yourself, is your income common or uncommon after you hear that? I bet you're now saying it's uncommon. So the step further is, are you getting uncommon advice or common? Are you picking up a book off the shelf that was marketed to people making $38,000 household income? Or are you really testing the system, making sure that the government that deems you rich, if you're making more than $77,000 because you're in the top 25%, they're not going to take it easy on you. So I found this very interesting as I was reading through this data, and I think many of you would probably have this data incorrect, thinking too, and not thinking that the top 25% is making $77,000 household. So if you're single, just cut those numbers in half, and you're in the top 1 to 25% of the people out there. So it's real crucial that you're not getting advice from people like Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman, people that are out there marketing to the masses, but you're really looking at things for your world and your situation and putting yourself in control, not leaving it up to the government. Because I'm going to tell you, the government is not a good partner to have. Wall Street is not the government is not a good partner to have. Other institutions, you don't want to let them control your wealth. It's up to you and I as Americans to truly get in control of our wealth, And I think you really need to think through this. If you're doing stuff like an IRA or prepaying a mortgage or, accelerating all this stuff down to 15-year debt or all this stuff, you got to ask yourself, who's really telling this to me, and is it really in my best interest? So if you like this content, definitely share this out with others. I really appreciate the share. Hey, Gary, I appreciate you. Do your homework, do your due diligence, and definitely make sure that you're getting advice that is uncommon, not common. I have a lot of people that I advise that say, well, why isn't everybody doing this? Well, everybody's following the common advice. And unfortunately, the common advice is not going to put you in a great position. So, hey, Scott Cooper, welcome. So, again, my name's Jackie B, Captain Jack. I'm driving to Lafayette for the day. Going to see a couple people over here that definitely have uncommon earnings. And so we're going to go help them understand not how math and money works, but how true wealth works. And look, if you want to work your whole life, hey, that's your business. If not, that's my business. Be sure to reach out if I can help you in any way, answer questions, give you some advice, because the road to success is always under construction. The question is, are you building it? Or are you letting other people tell you how to build it? Don't do this journey on your own. Learn, grow, seek. And when you seek the truth, you will find it. Have an awesome day. Take care.